Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Thursday Night Mini Healings. Been off for a few weeks, and so I think tonight's going to be a really good night. So I hope you have had a good day, and this is the best way to end it for you. So today is February 23rd, 2023. Sort of an interesting date. And this is also show number 133. Ooh, I see Mary. Cool name, Mary. Welcome. So, yes, show number 123. So, about 10 minutes after, we will start with our first healing pulse. And then we will be taking, and I say we because I have two little assistants that are like one on each side. So, it's a good day for dogs. Um, so, anyways, we will be taking what people are working on, and then we'll do that first, and then we'll see how that goes. If we'll do any um, group healing, or if we'll just jump right into positive. Nice. It's always good to have two. Balance each other out, and then they can be extra wild too. Oh, and there's Marina and Leslie. Welcome. Glad you're here. In about 3 minutes, we will start with the first healing pulse. So, hope you're both well. You're welcome, Leslie. So, I'm a little tired. A major snowstorm finished today, so I had to go snow blow. And there's ice under about 75% of my snow. So, I fell twice, and I was lucky to only fall twice because so slippery. I'm My neighbor likes to go outside and putter, and she's 90, and I could just see her puttering and falling. That's not a good thing. So luckily the snowblower is huge and heavy, so when I slipped most of the time I was able just to hang on to this. That isn't good, Leslie. Is that what you want to work on, or is there something else you want to work on? Trying to think what else. I pulled out Raise Your Vibration card for us today. All right, so I will add you to the list. So lost. You are just fine unless you want to be on Facebook. Just let me know. I can either send you the Facebook link or um, you can stay on YouTube. Okay. So you might notice there's a little addition to the screen. I'm, after the last time we had a troll on YouTube, so I went and adjusted some settings. So we shall see. Um, but right now, I've got it. We'll see if it continues to work. If the YouTube and the Facebook chat merged together and show on the screen, which is sort of nice. So that sounds good. So actually right now we're going to start with our first healing pulse. So with this, I want you to think about where you want to receive the energy. So if you have something physical going on, that's pretty easy. That's where you want to direct the healing energy. However, if you've got something emotional or anxiety, I want you to think about where you feel that energy, because that's where you'll want to send the healing pulse. So rub your hands together. Place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. Imagine my hands on yours. And then just be open and allowing. Breathing that energy in, allowing it to flow exactly to where it needs to go. So imagine that with each breath in, it'll go a little deeper. But with each breath out, you are actually releasing what isn't yours, what doesn't belong to you, or just something that you're ready to release. So just remember, in for healing, you want to breathe in deep, and then breathing out for release. Open and allowing. Okay. So that was our first healing pulse of the night. I hope that was good. So I've got one person on my list so far, Leslie, who's dealing with a cold. Welcome, Robin. I hope you're finally home. So if anyone wants to work on anything specific, just let me know and I will put you on the list. So for show number 133. So in the meanwhile, I'm going to find what list I'm going to use for Leslie. So Leslie, I'm getting fear. Let me get an age for that. But somehow that's playing a role. Oh, I bet. Especially when you get stuck in a strange city. So lost, I am putting restlessness down for you. All right. Working on an age for Leslie. Oh, busy day. 29, Leslie. So fear, somewhere around 28, 29, 30. That's playing a role in you getting a cold. So let's get rid of that. Yes, I recognize the email, Katie. All right, so that released. All right, Marina wants to work on whatever comes up to release. Sometimes that's a really good option to do. Marina. All right, so Katie. Katie wants to work on restlessness. So let me see what list I'm using. procrastination. So it's funny, usually people want to work on procrastination. It's not what's come up. But let me get an age, and that will hopefully make sense. 18, Katie. So somewhere 17, 18, 19. Let's release that. So that did release. And the voids have been filled. All right. Marina, you are next. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody. All right, so let me see what list I'm using for Marina. Use this list. I'm getting jealousy, Marina. Let's get an age. $22. Well, there's Misty. Welcome, Misty. So, Marina, somewhere 21, 22, 23, jealousy. So let's release that because that's makes you more sensitive to jealousy too. And there's Valerie. Welcome, Valerie. All right, so Marina, that released. All right, so I don't have anyone on my list unless I missed you. So if you want to work on something, just let me know. Otherwise, we will move on to doing some group things. No, Mary, I don't have you on the list. Did I miss you? Let me look and see. Oh, I think I got you and Marina mixed up, didn't I? Oh, actually, you both said the same thing. So, sorry about that, Mary. All right, so seeing what list we're going to use for Mary. Mary's going to work on whatever comes up. All right, so let's see what list. We're going to use this list. So it's mal programming. So it's some type of programming that wasn't, let me see, wasn't good for you. Is that right? No. No longer serves you anymore. So that's good. A good thing to release if it no longer serves you. Okay, so let me get an age for this that you got it. All right. 26. All right, so let's release that. So that did release. Valerie wants to work on depression. Robin wants to work on tired. Misty wants to work on whatever pops up. All right, so I'll put jealousy 2 for Robin just in case there's a preference. You are welcome, Mary. All right, so Valerie, depression. Let's see if we can take a stab at a layer of that because usually depression is not a quick fix, but if we can make it a little easier, that would be good. Indecision, Valerie. So let me get an age on that and see. Oh, and there's Joan. Sorry. Joan, welcome. Just working on the list. So if you want anything work done, just put it in the comments, Joan. All right, indecision. So let's see what age for Valerie. 38, Valerie. Indecision. So let's get rid of that. So that did release. And the voids have been filled. All right, Robin. She's got 2 potential things to work on. We're going to work on jealousy. So I'm just going to see if you've got that as a trapped emotion currently. You are welcome, Valerie. So I'm getting, you do have jealousy as a trapped emotion. Do you have it a lot? No. But enough to make you sensitive to it. So let's get an age. 28, Robin. So somewhere 27, 28, 29, somewhere in there. So let's release that. Joan, that is a nice one to release. Release what doesn't work anymore. All right, Misty, you are next. It's a new word that I don't think has come up before. It's aimless. So it's like, let me get you an age and maybe that will make sense to you. $19. So Misty, around age 19, which is actually 18, 19, 20, somewhere in there, because ages are hard. Do you remember being aimless? So let's release that. You are welcome, Robin. All right. Joan, you are next. So it is workaholic energies, Joan. And I'm getting that's yours. Let's get an age and see if it makes sense. $29, Joan. So what were you doing when you were about 28, 29, 30? But what if you had too much on your plate with work, home, social life, friends, family? So maybe not exactly workaholic, but maybe you were sort of overburdened. Does that sound like a potential? You really took too much on? Okay, I'm just looking to see. Did I miss anyone? See, maybe not a workaholic, but you have a very full life. Yes. Okay. So we've got 5 more minutes until the next healing pulse. So think I don't think I've done the group. I think I'm just going to do a couple group things. We'll see if it resonates with people. So these are negative beliefs. And I'm getting there's 2 that I need to pull for the group. Okay, one more. Let me just get a percent for this. All right. I don't fit in anywhere is the first group one, and I'm getting 60% of people who either are here or watch the replay have this. And so I'm going to release that. Does that resonate with any of you here? All right, the next one is a fairly new one. I am less than. So do you have a low opinion of yourself? I'm getting 75% of you have had this at one point in life where you did not think very highly of yourself, and that energy is still with you. So let's get rid of that because that is not good. So Robin resonates with that. Yeah, I do too, depending on time in life. So, all right, so that release. All right, so let's do our next healing pulse. So with this, I want you to think about where you want to receive the energy. So if you've got something physical going on, that's easy, but the emotional things are definitely harder. So think about where are you feeling that emotion. So, wow. Good. Because with doing the group, 60% and 75% of people watching the video have this. So that's a good thing. And look, it was quick and it was easy. Nice. So thank you for sharing. All right. So let's really focus on making things a little different. So rub your hands together. Place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. Imagine my hands on yours. And you are just open and allowing the energy to flow. Just breathe that in. So with each deep breath, imagine that healing goes a little deeper, a little further. Open and allowing. Just breathe that in. Wow, I've got the yawns. That doesn't typically happen. So I must have had one of the group ones. Actually, Probably two of the group ones. Nice. Like to see lots of yawning. Good, that must have been a bigger release. Although maybe the group ones affected you too, Valerie. So Robin had asked, is there emotion associated with the thyroid? So this is my emotion code chart. This is actually it's in his emotion code book. So on here there are some organs that are tied to certain themes. However, the thyroid isn't on here. But I know that somewhere in this book, The Secret Language of Your Body, it does talk about thyroid issues. And so maybe that's something that we'll have to chat about in a private session, Robin, because I think the book especially goes pretty deep with quite a few different emotions. So it's something I've been using a lot lately in my private sessions just because it really helps narrow things down quickly and can really make a difference. I think so too, Valerie. Very good. So we've done 2 group ones. So let's do the positive emotion. So with this, that sounds like a perfect plan there, Robin. Use that for the healing pulse energy. So let's do our positive emotions. So what I want you to do, you will write in the comments one positive emotion that you want to instill within you, and I will give you 2 back that we will instill. All right, so I'm thinking that Leslie wants relaxed. Relaxed. Unless she's just extra relaxed, but I think that's Leslie's word, relaxed. I like that, Leslie. Let's see. So Valerie has motivation. Welcome, Amy. Motivation. Amy's got peaceful. Joan's got calm. I'm noticing a theme here tonight, guys. Maria's got responsible. Robin's got joy. And Mary's got joyful. For those of you who don't know, Spirit Alive Reiki is Mary. So, all right, I think I got everyone. Yes. If you haven't put a comment in, feel free to do so. I'm going to start with Leslie. Okay, one more. All right, Leslie, here are your three. So your original word was relaxed, which is fabulous. But then you also got invigorated and focused. That it seems like a little contradiction, but what if you take some time to be relaxed so that you can be extra focused and invigorated? That sounds really nice. All right, so those are instilled in Leslie. Valerie wants to instill motivation, which is a very nice one. I just need to flip a page. You are welcome, Leslie. All right, so Valerie, you got motivation. That was yours. And then the ones that I pulled were unique and virile. Cool. So I hope that helps you get lots done. All right, Amy is next. She wants peaceful as her main word. So let's see what else. Flip a page. Amy, I like yours. So yours is peaceful, free, invited. So it's like sort of nice that. So when I look at invited first and then free, it's like, oh, I'm free, so I can go. But maybe free as far as freedom. All right, Misty, I'm going to write you down outgoing. Okay, so Amy, those are reinforced. Joan wants calm. Let's see what else Joan gets. So Joan, you received calm. That was your request. And then you got valued and protected. Those are nice. I like how those sort of fit together. You are welcome, Amy. All right, Marina chose responsible. All right, Marina, your word was responsible, and then we're going to add kind and good natured to it. I like those three. Very nice. All right, Robin, you have joy. All right, Robin, so you had joy, and then I pulled friendly and humorous for you. Very nice. Okay, Mary is next. Mary has joyful. So Mary, you got joyful as your word, pleased and vital. Nice. All right, so Misty is next. If you haven't put your comments down, please do so now. Otherwise, Misty is the last one on my list. So Misty got outgoing. That was her word. And then I chose focused and guarded. And so with this, I guess guarded could possibly considered more of a negative, but these are positive words. And so think of guarded just as protected when needed. So reinforcing that, you are very welcome, Joan. So, and we will do our next healing pulse in just a moment. So here's my little commercial for the night. I think I'm a little rusty with commercials. So currently, what I'm offering is one session for $90 or 3 sessions for $2.25. And usually a first session lasts a little over an hour because we tend to go long because I throw all sorts of things into it. Um, but the 3 sessions will go for a little over 3 hours. Um, and usually, especially if you're working on things that are chronic or pain, I would suggest you do a session like every week or two so we can get ahead of what's going on and try and help that. And then I'm also thinking about teaching animal Reiki. I'm thinking the end of March. The only problem with this for people who don't have healing in their background is that you do need to take the Reiki 1 and 2 class. So I might have to make that be a little later. So both classes are offered online. It's a 2-day course for each one. The cost for the Holy Fire Reiki 1 and 2 is $430, and the cost for the Animal Reiki 1 and 2 is also $430. So let me know if you have questions, or if we can do like a little private little chat through Zoom so that you can get everything answered. So we might even have some demonstrations just because these two just love demonstrations. Don't you, Dunk? Poor little dude. He was sleeping. Yeah. You're going to stay up here now? Okay. Oh, stretch. Yes. So let's do our third healing pulse of the night. And so with this, if you've got somewhere specific to send it, feel free. If you don't or you want somewhere new, how about you pick a chakra and see where you want to receive it? You know, if you're dealing with issues of the heart, send it to your heart chakra. What about power or authority? That would be your third chakra, which is a little bit above your navel. What about your intuition? Send to your third eye? Or do you feel like you need help with your spiritual connection to the divine, which is the crown? So you've got some ideas. Rub your hands together and place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. Imagine my hands on yours, and you are just breathing in the healing, being open and allowing. open and allowing. Okay, so that was Healing Pulse number 3. Let me know how you did on that, especially if you picked somewhere new to receive the energy. Just looking to see. So tonight we're going to definitely do the aura strengthening. So with this, the importance of a strong aura is that it helps repel negativity. So we are going to work on that a little bit tonight. Having a little chat issues with. Oh, Leslie fell asleep. That's good, Leslie, because that means you're even more open to what comes up. So, all right. So with the aura strengthening, you can use healing pulse energy, but I also like to encourage you to continue to work with your own energies. So rub your hands together. If you want healing pulse energies, that's just the place that you need to request it. Otherwise, just imagine that your own energy is flowing and then start sending the energies to your aura. As I typically say, imagine there are little pieces of reflective mirror that help reflect negativity back on whoever's sending it. So somewhere I was watching a YouTube video, I can't remember who was doing it, but they were talking about having reflective auras, like a mirror. And they said that's a bad thing because especially if you're driving in a car, people don't see you. So I'm like, sometimes I do things and I don't really understand why. So I think that's probably why I've said pieces of reflective mirror. So that way you're still visible, but yet things get reflected back too. So sort of interesting to think about. So definitely pieces of reflectivity. So just breathe that in. Oh, and I forgot one thing too. Because there's someone else that needs something. So I have one more group thing. Okay, so that was the aura strengthening. Let me know how you did. So I pulled a card from my Raise Your Vibration Oracle card. So this came up. Relationships are assignments. Now, I really thought this might have been like a personal message to me because I've been having some family drama, trauma, or craziness. But when I checked in, I was just a small piece. So this is meant for multiple other people. So let me tell you what the book says. No connection or relationship happens by accident. There are many opportunities to learn in every interaction we have with others. Sure, there can be toxic and draining relationships, but through these we gain a deeper sense of who we are and the gifts we have and the strength we can draw on to overcome adversity. Nothing in the universe is set in stone. Everything is constantly changing according to the workings of human intentions and divine laws. It's not that everything happens for a reason, it's more that we have the opportunity to find reasons in the happenings. The universe isn't setting up harmful situations for us to learn from. The assignment is acting on what we've learned. When you draw this card, you are being called by the universe to assess all you've learned from your past relationships. Don't make the same mistake twice, for if you fall into old patterns, your past will become your present, and that's not what will serve your joy. So, think about this. Does anyone think this was for them? So I'm getting there's a few of you that this is meant for you. Very cool, huh? Yeah. Interesting. So that is it for tonight's mini healing. If you want to stick around for tonight's single oracle card pull, I have 4 decks. So if you want to put a number between 1 and 4 in the comments, that would be great. Oh, little Duncan's getting up. What are you doing, Duncan? Come here. Come here and say hello, Duncan. Come here, you. Oh, he's decided no. All right, so let's see. All right, so make sure you put your numbers in if you want me to pull a card. So I'm looking at the first one with a number, and that's Amy, Marina, Leslie, Mary, okay, Joan, all right, so currently I've got Amy, Marina, Leslie, Mary, and Joan. If I missed you, let me know. All right. Little Dexter's gotta come and sit down. It was below 0 today with wind chill, so he's still all bundled up. Huh, Dex? Yeah. All right, so. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pull my cards out. So number 1 is Leslie. She's got the energy cards. Number 2 is the goddess cards. 3 is angel cards. And number 4, I've got fractal geometry, which is sort of cool. So let's see. Maybe you should turn around, huh? Can you just sit down? Otherwise, you're going to tip over. Yeah, sit right there. Right there. There you go. All right. So, Amy, the cards that you chose are all just really beautiful if you're into fractal art. The good and the bad, though, you look at the picture, you typically don't get a deep meaning from it unless you're super intuitive. Okay. All right. So this is number 24. Sometimes that makes a difference, but with these oracle cards, I'm not sure. All right, so let me find it in the book because this definitely needs an interpretation. All right, so this card is called Vibration. You are pure energy. Whatever you think, feel, say, and do has an effect on the entire planet. You do make a difference in this world. Use your energy wisely. When this card appears, it asks you to be mindful of what it is you are putting out there. You are an energetic powerhouse, and your influence on others is strong. Keep your intentions set on the highest good. Use your ability to energetically uplift the energy of others. Very interesting. What do you think, Amy? Good night, Robin. Thank you. All right, so let me get back to my book. All right, so Marina is next. Marina had the angel cards. These are Melanie Beckler's angel cards. So the front of them is rather nice. And then the back is all very colorful. All right, Dexter's being a little crazy here. Are you going to lay down, Dexter? There you go. Lay down. All right, so let's see what comes up for Marina. I hope that was helpful, Amy. Sort of interesting, though. Yeah, I'm always amazed with the oracle cards how different the messages are. Okay. All right, Marina, this is for you. Nurture your physical body. And then this actually fell out, so I did not select it. And I really like it when things fall out because then I know that it's important. So with this, this also connects with angels. So the archangel that deals with this is Archangel Haniel. And so she says, you are certainly a spiritual being, but you reside in a physical form. Nurture your physical body by making healthy choices and positive lifestyle choices. Visualize and hold the intention of your physical body glowing with health, vitality, and love. Love holds the power to heal and raise the vibration of your physical body. Be sure you're supporting your intention by making positive choices and taking action. With assistance from your angels in getting the answer, ask your physical body now, what changes in diet or lifestyle will help you vibrate with more of your authentic truth? Become aware of the changes your body calls for to align with the highest vibration of love available to you in the physical. What are you ingesting that is not really serving you? What your diet would benefit you in letting go of? Listen and become aware. Now, simply ask with your open heart, angels, help me make these changes in an easy and effortless way, releasing any cravings for things that do not support my body. Help me to want and crave things that support my ascension and empower a vibrant physical form. So, quite interesting. So, maybe Marina, springtime in Iceland. Maybe this will be you. Cool. So, let me just write this down. Okay, Leslie is next, and Leslie has what I call the energy cards. Which are these? These I've had a while. All right, well, let's see what comes up. You're welcome, Marina. You're welcome, Amy. Hope to see you guys next week. All right, let's see what Leslie gets. Okay. Oh. Let's see what this one is. Okay, so this is a broken heart, Leslie. So this card shows a heart broken open, revealing darkness, emptiness, and a grief-filled tear. The hurt may be from long ago, or it may be the pain from a more recent event. Either way, a deep healing is called for now. Vent your feelings and release the person or situation involved. Affirm that you are claiming your power and peace of mind. Open your heart to the light of divine love and healing, and have compassion for yourself through this difficult process. Make self care a priority now. As you let go of old experiences, you can open your heart to the true and abiding love that you so rightly deserve. Leslie, is this your mom? Or is this something else? So there is an affirmation that goes with this. I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. Well, yeah, it hasn't been very long. So, but it sounds like you're working with it. Okay, so let me write this down. Mary, you are next. You are welcome, Leslie. I take that to mean that it's a message that you're doing okay. It may be hard. All right, so Mary's got the angel deck too. All right, so let's see. You're welcome. Have a good night. Ah, Mary. Look, oneness. Let me just see what that means. Okay, so this card, because this is the angel cards, this is actually Ascension angel cards. So this is with Archangel Metatron. When you are struggling or doubting or experiencing loops of lower vibrational energy in your present, understand that you are not defined by these experiences. You are simply tuning into that vibrational level of illusion. As a physical being born into the realm of illusion, you have voluntarily chosen to cut yourself off from the full knowing of your oneness with the divine so you can learn, gain soul experience, experience duality, and participate in the play of consciousness. But in any moment, you can choose to shift, to let go and dive inward, to return to your full oneness with God, Source Light, and everything in existence. And each time you tap into this, your oneness with the infinite, your heart light fully illuminates with pure source light presence and ripples out far beyond you. Miraculous transformation becomes available to you in the blink of an eye. When you fully surrender to the unknown and live to experience this gift of your direct oneness with the divine, the remembrance of why you're here and the awakening, harmony, and vitality available to transform your life on every level as you transcend limitation and tune into oneness. Wow, I really like that manifestation part. Miraculous transformation, Mary. Very cool. So nice. So that was oneness. All right, so Joan is next. And Joan, we're going to use the goddess cards. Do you have these, Joan? Very cool, Mary. You are welcome. All right. Yeah, these are, I've had these a long time, but with Durian Virtue, she's no longer one of my favorite people, but they're sort of cool cards. Oh. Wow. This is cool, Joan. All right, let me get the book open and I'll show you what came up. Sure, one, the healing part of the night is over, but I can pull a card for you. You just need to put 1 to 4 in the comments, and you're actually would be next. All right. Oh, actually, there's 2. They were stuck together. Well, this is even better. All right. So, Joan, look at this one. Vesta. So it says your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And so this says there's an undying flame within your soul and its light, seed, and spark of your consciousness. Your outer world reflects your inner world. Take a look around your home. Does it reflect warmth? If not, this is easily remedied and oh so important to do. It's a simple task of using your creative imagination to add warm energy to your household, such as lighting the fireplace or some candles or adding cozy blankets and pillows or displaying greeting cards and fresh flowers. By warming up your outer world, your inner flame responds to meet it. This increases your energy level, which will automatically shift all outward appearances toward the better. Watch how these simple steps recharge the flame within everyone in your household. The flame cleanses away negativity and brings in the new with vigor and irresistible invitation. Very cool, Joan. So I think all those white walls, you needed to bring in even just a little bit of color with paintings. And then let me see this other one that was stuck. All right, so this one, this is even funnier. This is all about boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. And it's Ishtar. A sincere desire to give of service is wonderful. However, there's a distinction between giving of yourself and giving up yourself. If you feel tired, guilty, or resentful while helping others, then you're not truly helping them, are you? You're injecting poisonous energies into the relationship and then no one benefits. Step back and reassess the situation. As you respect your own boundaries, others will begin to recognize and respect them within you and within themselves as well. Now, that's a healthy behavior to teach each other. So, other meanings, you're giving too much, become more assertive, don't do things out of guilt or obligation. Wow. So I think your cards were literally like so dead on. I am just in awe. Wow, Joan. Very funny. I just, pretty cool. So Ishtar with boundaries and Vesta about home. Yeah, very cool. All right, so I have 4 decks. You need to put the number 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I will pull a card from that. Yeah, very interesting, Joan. Yeah, because I don't think. Let me just look and see. Oh, there we go, 3. All right. So, Joan, I hope that helped, Joan. All right, so 1, you are going to get a card from the Ascension Angel cards. These are from Melanie Beckler. She does a lot of stuff on YouTube. I like her stuff. Oh, and there's Misty too. So, Misty, you are going to get a card from the Fractal deck. And then, Misty, you will be the last one. So if you're around next Thursday, almost every week on a Thursday at 7 Central, I do mini healings where if you have a certain issue, I look and see if there's any emotional components that are contributing towards it. And then we also look at reinforcing some positive kind of things too. But that starts 7 Central. Okay. Let's see. Interesting. So let me look or get the book ready. But this sort of tells me you had a reason why you wanted me to pull a card. So this says crystal clear intention. So it says, so this is from the Council of Light. Become crystal clear about what you would like to create. Your clear intention is key for manifesting in the new paradigm. Focus on your attention now, allowing yourself to tune into the truth of your soul's desire. You can create anything, whether it is financial abundance, friendship, or uniting with your soul family, whether it is something small or a grandiose vision for your future. You can create it. Start your day off with intention. Today, I am more loving than I have ever been before. Practice assigning deeper spiritual meaning to all of your actions, too. For instance, as I eat breakfast, all beings find nourishment and spiritual fulfillment. With awareness and presence, focus on your crystal clear intention now. Quiet your mind and open your heart to tune in to the truth of what you desire. Next, feel what it would be like to have your intention manifest. Hear what it would sound like to have your intention in your experience. Know that anything is possible for you. Hold on to the vision of your intention coming true. Paint the picture in your mind similar to how you remember a lovely occasion or a beautiful place you have visited. Infuse your intention with positive thought, belief, and the vibrant energy of your soul light. Know that you are worthy of what you have chosen to call out from the vast field of infinite possibility and to invite into your personal experience. Remain positive and crystal clear about your intention will further illuminate the path for you. Wow, jump one. That's pretty cool. So I wish you wonderful manifestation with whatever you are working on manifesting with this crystal clear intention. So that's pretty exciting. So, Misty, you are next. So, all right. So Misty had the fractal cards. All right. So these are all, I don't know if you saw them when I used them before. These are all geometric fractals. So let's see what come up. You are a welcome one. I wish you all the best with that. All right. Misty, let's see what you get. Okay, this one was sticking out funny. Very interesting. I'll just get the book out first. I'll show you what it is because I have no idea what it's named. It's number 14, but that's not very helpful with these. But in the book, it tells what it's named. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So this is called Footprints. You have beautiful intentions of doing well in this world and having a lasting and positive effect on the planet. This was part of the divine plan you created for yourself before you came here. Those inner aspirations you feel and the daydreams associated with them are the whisperings of your soul calling you to your purpose. This is all part of your journey. The time has come to take the steps necessary to set this dream in motion. Wow. It's not very specific, though, is it? It's just whatever your plans are. Beautiful intentions, lasting positive effect on the planet, inner aspirations and daydreams, whisperings of your soul, calling you to your purpose. The time is now. Wow, Misty, do you have any idea about this, or if this is just one more message in the process of moving forward? Very cool. So that is it for tonight. So thank you for coming. If you would like a session, please contact me through Facebook or my website, summeravalon.com. I appreciate you joining us and having a really good night. We had a lot of good healing and some really interesting cards. So I hope to see you next week. Bye.